Okay, this is looking really good. There's a lot of nice attention to the anatomy of the character. You can see the clavicles here and different neck. Maybe maybe the neck's a little thin. Maybe kind of make it a little thicker. Um, and yeah, this looks good. I like the belt and belt buckle thing going on. This does bother me. I'm wondering why you need this edge in here. Shift right mouse click delete edge. And yeah, I think that's better without that. I don't know if there's some reason you think you need that in there. Um, and the shorts and the legs and yeah, so that's good. Maybe getting a little narrower as they enter the boots or making the boots thicker, but it looks like, if you look how thin it is here, it seems like they'd have to abruptly get a little thinner. So I think the boots could use a little more shaping, maybe a little bit more roundness along the top. Maybe these edges could come down a little bit and the middle edges could come up a little bit. And maybe this could be rounded out more too, because it's kind of like a big clumpy square shape. So yeah, more refinement there. Like I said, good anatomy on the legs going on. And arms as well. Yeah, and then regarding the hands, I just demonstrated this for somebody else, so rather than me redoing that, I might just request that you view that video. But I'm just going to delete some of these off, maybe up to there, and maybe we can delete some of these off. Just selecting one and shift double clicking the one next to it to get those rows. And then we're going to want to, get this to match a little bit better. Just kind of flatten that out, that direction, maybe rotate this, scale it out. That's pretty close. And then, well, I guess I can just do it, I suppose. Won't take that long. I might try to get this a little more oval shape too, so I might double click on this edge and circularize that with this, and just kind of scale this this way and scale it. I'm going to hit D and rotate that, and then hit D again, and then I can scale it down that way. Okay, that's pretty close. And then, oh, I have symmetry on. I'm just going to turn it off because, oh no, I didn't have it on. Why did I? Is this an instance? Okay, well, you're going to have to make this not be an instance anyways. You can mirror the whole thing when you're done. Okay, so now the issue is display has up display poly count. We can see this is, no, it is not 80. Why does it say that? It's really weird. Well, let's convert to vertices, control F9. 20? Really? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10 is half of it. Oh, it is 20. Okay, I don't usually make my arms that dense. Well, this might be easier than normal, but again, control F9 to convert to vertices, and 24. So actually, all I need to do is reduce this by 4 points. So the way to do that is as follows. So I'm going to go to the multi-cut tool, mesh tools, multi-cut tool, or control shift X, and then start at one of these points. Make sure it turns red there. And then I can cross over this edge down to this corner here. Oops, what happened? Let's try that again. Might be, you know what, I'm going to put this on 1 for rough mode, just it's less confusing. From here to there, enter. And from here to crossover 1 there, enter. And so, whoops, let's just select that. Okay. And you can see it sort of puts in kind of like two sides of an A. So Control Shift X, I'm going to cross the A, make sure it turns red before I click on it. And now I've kind of made that A and crossed it. Then I'm going to delete some edges, right mouse click edge, and I like to think that when I select these 4 edges, it looks like a little house, like sort of a child's drawing of a house. And those are the edges I want to delete. So Shift right mouse click and use delete edge. Always use delete edge when you delete edges instead of the delete key, so it doesn't leave verts behind. And then what you get is you get an edge loop that kind of loops back on itself. Whoops. Okay. And let's see how many verts we have now. 22. So I probably just need to do that one more time in this case. And I'll probably do that at the bottom here. So we just repeat that once. So Control Shift X. And maybe in this case I'll start here, go to here, and then there. So you can see that these diagonal edges crosses over 2 faces. And then I kind of cross the A, if you will, if you were looking at it, you know, this way. And then select the little house, Shift right mouse click, delete edge, and select this, Shift double click, and 20, which is the same as this. And what I might do now is I might circularize again, because besides making it a circle shape, what circularize does is to evenly spread out. See how these are spread far apart and these are close together, but we want them more even because these are more even, and it'll bridge better if they're even. So let's try that. And I'm just going to adjust the twist a little bit to straighten that out some. And then I have to adjust the scale again to try and get these to match more closely. I'll do that trick again, D, and I'll rotate this, and then D again, and then I'll scale it that way. Okay, so now those are evenly spaced. And object mode, select these. Actually, I think this could scale in just a touch more this way. Okay, of course you can adjust this after. And do we, yeah, object mode, select these 2, shift, oh no. Oh, there is combine on here. Okay, shift right mouse can combine. And then select, well, the edges are already selected for me. Shift right mouse click, bridge, boom. And you have a seamless connection between the hand and the arm. And I can save that for you in case you want it.